welcome back to another video. My name is Priscilla and I upload makeup related content on my channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you're coming back, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm sure you can see behind me all the packaging from this collection. I do have the Veil of Allure collection with me, and I have almost all the items except two. I did not pick up the setting spray because it's a glowing setting spray, and I already have a glowing setting spray from Ioni, and it makes me glow, and I naturally glow, so I didn't need more help in that area. But it was that, and then one of the Plumping lip glosses I didn't pick up, so they have two and I only picked up one, and everything else I did pick up from the collection. So if you are interested on how this collection swatches, how it applies to the face, then keep on watching. Since we do have quite a few lip products in this collection, I wanted to go ahead and start off with a lip oil. I did purchase both of them. This one is in Cosmo Soft Pink, and this is Daiquiri, which says red. It doesn't actually look red in person. It actually looks more like a coral color. So I'm not sure the whole red thing, but we're gonna go ahead and start with Cosmo, the soft pink one, and apply that on the lips. And as we go on, then I'll apply the other one as well. Okay, so I have both of them here. So it just says a nourishing glossy lip oil that protects, enhances, and brings out the lip's natural color, paraben free. And in the front it says sweet almond oil, vitamin E, hydrating rich formula, and non-greasy. They do have a scent, like a sweet candy-ish scent. The Daiquiri one, the one in red, it doesn't have that much of a scent, interestingly enough. Slightly, like very slightly, but not really. Whereas the soft pink one, it does, like it's noticeable. And it doesn't have too much pigment, just a little bit. So let's go in with soft pink. Soft pink. I don't know how I feel about that. We're gonna let it sit on the lips for a bit. This collection also has blushes. Of course, Ioni always comes out with blushes, and I am a sucker for the blushes. So I did pick up both of the blushes. One's a cherry, says red, and the raspberry says warm pink. I feel like these colors look similar to the last collection, but we'll see. So it's a lip and cheek duo. It does have a smell, like a plastic smell. So this is the one that's cherry, supposed to be red. And then raspberry, which is definitely not a raspberry color, at least not in my opinion. I don't know if it's me, but I feel like these colors are like the typical colors they've been coming out with. At the end of the video, I am going to swatch them with the other Ioni blushes to see if there's any crossovers or any similarities to other previous collections. They do look quite similar to other ones, that's why. So in case you have some of those, you may not necessarily need to pick these up, but we'll go ahead. We're going to try one and one on each cheek. We're going to first go in with raspberry. We're going to put raspberry on this side. It says swipe and go, but I think I'm just going to apply it like this and just go like that. So these are blush stick swipe and go. It says natural finish, creamy, mango butter, vitamin E, and paraben free. This blush stick gives a buildable wash of color for cheeks and lips with a dewy, luminous finish that instantly wakes up the skin. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more. So it is a bit buildable. This one is in raspberry. You guys are going to hear toddlers talking to each other. Okay, so here is cherry. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to do the same thing. So I did two like that. We're going to go in right here. We're going to do a little bit more. We're going to just put a little bit more to see if we can build that up. This one is Cherry. And then here you have them side by side, so Raspberry and Cherry. It does say that it's a cheek and lip duo, but I'm not going to put it on my lips because we have plenty of lip products with this collection. So let's go ahead and just briefly go over the Illuminator. So this is the Face and Body Illuminator, shimmer finish, lightweight, vitamin E, paraben free. This is in the shade Rose Gold, and it says you can use it on the cheeks or like in this area, or I mean however you want to use it, right? But it is face and body. In the back of the packaging, it does say a silky second skin liquid highlighter that delivers a long-lasting, soft and luminous finish. And I was curious because in store when I was there, it looked much lighter than it looks right now. So I thought, oh, that'll be good. It's a lighter one. But I do have another one here. I forgot the name of this collection. It was like a random collection that had like happy faces and like cowboy boots and things like that. Forgot the name. But this one was in Golden Gleam. And I thought, oh, this one is going to be much lighter than this one. So that would be perfect. But it's not really lighter than it. It's just a different undertone basically. So this is like a rose gold. And this is more like our copper. Oh, okay. That still will work. Pretty. And then I'll swatch the other one in case you are interested in side-by-side comparisons. In case you have this one already. So this is the new one. And then this is from the older collection. But at least you guys can see the difference. I'm going to go ahead and set my face. And then I'm going to apply this on top of powder to see because I do need to set my face. So I'll be right back. Before we go in with the Illuminator, let's go ahead and try out the second lip oil. This one is in red, but again, it's more coral. So in red. And I do have to say they do actually feel good on the lips. Having the other one on did nourish my lips. They did hydrate my lips is what I meant. And it feels good. So those are good. I like those. So now we're going to go in with the Illuminator. Yeah, this one feels thicker than the other one. And I shook it up too. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear it. And then this one. So, different consistencies, I'm going to say. I'm just going to use my finger. So I put a little bit on here. Go on the cheek a little bit. Okay, so this is how it's looking. So it looks nice. Looks nice on the nose and the cupid's bow. It looks good and it's not too dark. I mean, maybe if you're a light complexion, then it might be a little too deep for you. But if you're like light to medium, then yeah, I like it. Okay, next we do have some eye products in this collection. So we do have an eyeshadow primer. So excited to try this out. And we do have 3 eyeshadow sticks. Now in the same collection as this one, we also had gotten eyeshadow sticks. I wasn't a fan of those. I did feel like they creased on me. I saw that they creased on me, so I wasn't a fan. But we're going to go ahead and try it out again. We do have an eyeshadow primer to go with it. So my hopes are that it'd be a bit better. So let's go ahead and give these a go. So we have them here. So we do have the 3 shadows. So let's go with the eyeshadow primer first. So this is the packaging. It's really pretty packaging. Not pretty packaging after all. I mean, it looked good. But yeah, not stable at all. So, okay. So it just has the doe foot applicator. It's not going to have a tint to it. It's going to go clear. Has a smell. I don't know, the way that it feels, I don't know if I have high hopes for it now. So that's the eyeshadow primer. We're gonna put that on. And then there are 3 shadow sticks. So the light shade is called Cream, which is a beige shimmer. We have Black, which is a black shimmer. And then we have Coco, which is a brown shimmer. And it says that it is a smooth glide, high impact color, paraben free. And then create endless eye looks with the slim twist up shadow stick, easy to apply and blend, paraben free. Doesn't say that it's not supposed to crease, so I feel like it may crease. And I'm going to see about maybe using all 3 shades. So let's go ahead and start with the primer. We're just going to go right onto the lid with it. It feels very emollient, but maybe it might dry down pretty good. So it doesn't feel sticky or anything like that. And I am going to set it, I think I'll set it with this powder. The Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. Oh wow, it's drying down on its own. It's setting on its own. Ooh, okay. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put a shadow in my crease, and I'm going to use these on the lid specifically, like go from light to the deep shade, and then this maybe as like a liner and kind of smudge it out a little bit. That's kind of my thought process. So let's try that. Okay, I'm going to use my Going Coconuts by ColourPop, and I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is a Lovely Bunch. Oh wait, I need a crease brush, huh? We're going to start off with Coco, and we're going to put Coco on the outer corner here. Like that, basically. Next, we're going to take Cream, and I'm going to put that on the inner part of my lid. And then kind of cross it over just a bit. I'm just using my fingers to blend out the edges. I feel like they kind of look a lot similar on the eyes. Like right here, it looks deep. I don't know. Well, let me finish the eyes. My question is, do I need to set them? Are they gonna set on their own? It is feeling a little sticky. I'm not putting these under my eyes. And I do feel that they are quite similar on the eyes here. Let's put this on the inner corner. I'm gonna grab an angled brush, and I'm going to use that to apply this black shadow stick. I'm just going to grab some on the brush like this. Wings, wings, wings. They are just not my cup of tea. Okay, we're going to try it. Okay, thicker than I like, but it's fine. This way we'll be able to see if it smears to the lid, like the top of the lid. I feel like this is giving me like New Year's vibes type of makeup, but okay. So we have that. I'm gonna go and put my mascara and eyeliner, and then we are gonna come back and do some lip swatches. This collection does have 8 lip products, 2 lip oils, 2 liquid lipsticks, 2 regular bullet lipsticks, and 2 plumping glosses. I got 7 out of 8. I did only get 1 of the plumping lip glosses. The other one was more of like a coral-ish shade. I'm sure the packaging probably said red, but it looked more coral. So I went ahead and skipped out on that one, but I did get the one in Rose, which is a nude pink. So we're gonna go ahead and try it out. It doesn't have like that chili on here to say that it's gonna be super burning on the lips. So let's go ahead and put this one on the lips first. Plumping Gloss Stick Lip. This one here, ooh, it's the push-ups. It says, Plumping Gloss Stick delivers that glassy shine of a gloss with the nourishment of a balm. The non-sticky formula melts onto lips for a moisture, juicy look. What always throws me off is this is Plumping lip gloss, so we're gonna see. It doesn't have a smell that I could tell, and it has like a heart shape applicator. Not a fan of that, but okay. And then here we have the shade Rosé. I'm waiting to see if it starts to tingle because I feel like it is starting to tingle. The shade is pretty. It is a nude shade. It's starting to do that burning feeling. So we're gonna let it just sit on the lips for a bit while I take everything else off the packaging just to see how intense it gets. So it does feel like it's having that hot pepper kind of feel, but it reminds me of like the Beauty Creation ones, and it's not as much as I think like the, oh, it's starting to go more now. Okay, yeah. It does feel like you have like hot chili on your lips basically, but these never really do like a plumping effect on my lips personally, so I don't buy them for plumping purposes, more just because I like the shade and maybe the formula doesn't bother me as much. But this one here, I just wanted to see because the shade looked like a shade I would wear, and it is. It's a nude shade. I do like the shade, so, but you do feel that, in case you're wondering, you do. So I'm going to take it off. So now we're going to go into the lipsticks, and these are the matte lipsticks, and they're in the traditional lipstick bullets. So we do have Warm Toffee, which is a spiced nude, and Plum Rose, which is a deep mauve. Both shades looked really pretty. So let's go ahead and do the Warm Toffee one. It smells like plastic actually. Ooh. So here is Warm Toffee. Oh, that's a pretty shade. And then we have Plum Rose. That's pretty. Very creamy. At least that's how they feel on the swatch, and pigmented. So let's go ahead and we're going to do Warm Toffee first. I want to say they probably are the same packaging as the one Dia de los Muertos packaging, I want to say. Very similar to that. Warm Toffee. It feels creamy on the lips, but you do get more of a matte look. You don't get much shine on the lips, and they're comfortable. I also had lip oils on my lips before, so if you prep your lips, then definitely comfortable. Yeah, I like this. Okay. And then we're going to go with Plum Rose. Plum Rose. What did it say? Spice Nude Deep Mauve. Deep Mauve. No, I don't think this is deep mauve. On the swatch, yeah, like red. On the lips, it comes out more red. But I want to say like a red with maybe a mauve undertone. Good for the holidays, those that like the bright colors. The last lip products in this collection are liquid lipsticks, and we do get 2 of them. So we have Chocolate Martini, which is a reddish brown. And we have Bloody Mary, which is a cool deep red. So let's go ahead and see. And then it does say long wearing, matte finish, transfer resistant, long lasting liquid lipstick that delivers a matte finish. Get bold color payoff in one swipe that lasts all day. Paraben free. And you get 0.12 fluid ounces in these. Let's go in with the red one. So it's not going to be precise because I'm going to take it off. But here is the red one. And it's comfortable. The downside is that it does feel sticky on the lips when you have them together. When you're talking, it feels fine, just like the right here. It feels a little sticky. And it is the kind that looks smooth when you're smiling, but then wrinkly when you're not. So I feel like you get that a lot with liquid lipsticks anyway. Next, we're gonna go in with Chocolate Martini. Oh, this is the reddish brown one. This is really pretty, at least in the swatches, so I'm excited. I am really happy with this shade. I do have to say, when I was taking off the red liquid lipstick, it was taking me a while to take it off, so they're on there. Now let's go into this collection because I'm already seeing some things and I'm like, Okay, I'm gonna talk about the blushes last so I can do comparisons on them. So first, since these are right here, these are the Bullet Matte lipsticks. Both shades are pretty shades and wearable, comfortable. They did not have like a shine to them. It does say a matte lipstick and I like them, so I'm glad I have those. I don't need any of this makeup. I have a lot of makeup already. I love reviewing IONI collections, LA Color collections that hit Dollar Tree. Love reviewing them and showing you guys because I know that there are people out there that are like me and I just want to see swatches of a collection to see if I'd be interested in that or not, or who just like to try new makeup, affordable new makeup. So yeah, the lip oils, I didn't have like the highest hopes for the lip oils because in some of the collections I didn't care for the lip oils, but these are actually comfortable on the lips, and as the time goes on you can feel your lips being hydrated, so I do like them and I know I'd reach for them as well. And I like the packaging. The packaging is so pretty. I like this packaging better than like the squares or like the other packaging that we've seen from IONI. So we have two liquid lipsticks in this collection. So you have your bright red coral one and then you have the one I'm wearing now. I love this color. The more I'm talking, the less sticky it's getting, and it is comfortable on the lips. It does feel a little bit dry, I do have to say, so maybe pop on a lip oil as you're doing your makeup, so when you're ready to put your liquid lipstick, your lips are hydrated. But this shade is so pretty. I love colors like this. Deep brownish toned colors. Those are my favorite. And the red one would be nice for holidays, and it feels like it's not gonna budge or move, so you'll feel comfortable that your lips aren't gonna look funny throughout the day. So glad I picked those out. And if you like those shades and you like liquid lipsticks, then definitely check those out. So far so good. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I have nothing on, so let's see how it does. It is a transfer resistant. Now the Plumping lip glosses. So there were two shades. I did get the more nude shade. There was one, to me it looked like a red coral. Wasn't a color I would be interested in, so I didn't get that one. And Plumping lip glosses, I just wanted to get one anyway just to try it out, because when you see Plumping, usually means it's going to be either minty or burning, and this one is like the hot pepper on the lips feeling. So if you don't like that, you know, stay clear of the Plumping lip glosses. But if you don't mind it and you like those type of shades, I don't really necessarily feel like it's going to give you that glassy look like it said. Not in my opinion. It doesn't. I think you get more of that with the Be Pure ones that are at Dollar Tree, but those ones are really bright colors. They don't have like that feeling either. So hopefully Be Pure comes out with like nude colors in that Plumping gloss sticks that they have. These ones here, it's more like a gloss in a stick, but a thicker gloss. So I think it's just preference for it. Will I reach for it? I think if I'm looking for a shade like this, then yeah, I would reach for it. I have my beauty creation ones that I reach for often, so probably reach for those first and then this one if I'm being honest. I am being honest. Okay, next we have the Face and Body Illuminator. I think it's pretty. It doesn't even look glittery on the cheeks unless you're like up in my face. You know, if you're just up and personal in the face, then yeah, you can see it, but otherwise you can't. And it gives a nice shine, so this one is pretty. I like it. Now we have the eyeshadow primer and eyeshadow cream sticks. Now the eyeshadow primer, it's going to be hard to tell honestly because I have cream products on top. Is it supposed to prevent creasing? Yes, but it may be more for like powdered shadows because right now I am creasing. So I do have to try this with powder. So I am going to go ahead and do that. So I can't really say on that. The cream eyeshadow sticks. I knew it and I was hesitant, but I'm like, no, I want to just try them, give them one more shot. And now I know I won't purchase cream shadows anymore from Ioni. Not even LA Colors. I don't like them. I am creasing. You can see like I'm creasing right here. The black is already smudging here. It doesn't stay in place, so you are gonna have to set the cream shadows. I'm smudging up here with the black and I'm creasing here so you can see. Do this a little bit to help that. So definitely set them. If you have cream shadow sticks, if anyone has cream shadow sticks and you really enjoy them, how do you use them? Because for me, I just feel like they're basically a base, an eyeshadow base. And then you put powder on top of it, or it helps to enhance the color of eyeshadows, I'm guessing. I personally would pass on them, so it definitely is preference if you like cream shadow sticks. Let's go ahead and talk about the blushes. So you do get a cream blush. We've gotten this type of packaging before. They're almost like these ones, but smaller. I'm guessing like the same almost. I don't know. But these ones were bigger. They have like a plasticky smell to them. So I wanted to see if there is any shades in the Ioni blushes that I've had that are similar to these when it comes to like creams or liquids. So this one here is this shade right here at the edge. The only one that to me looks similar is this one here. It's not the same, just similar to it. And that one is the liquid blush in Warm Rose, and this is the one that you can find in the makeup area. They kind of have it stocked continuously, so if you are curious, not the exact shade, this one I want to say is a little bit deeper than this one and a little more cool tone, maybe like a neutral cool tone. And then this one here, so this one is all the way right here, and these are all of the ones that I've had, so I swatched them all. And the only one, this one, it might look like it is, but it's not in person. It's this one, and it's a lot brighter, so it's not similar to it. It's actually like maybe 2 shades lighter than that one. The one for me, it's this one here, which is just a little bit deeper than it and more pigmented, of course. And that one is from, I forgot what, the Glow Getter. I think this is the Glow Getter collection, and it's in Dragon Fruit. And that one is this one here. So it's similar to it, more pigment. So the battery on my camera got exhausted. So I did go ahead and charge it for a bit. So in the meantime, I was just kind of just changing my hair a little bit. Still the same. But it did cut off a bit. So where I was informing you guys that the shade in Cherry, I didn't find an exact color in my collection. But the shade Dragon Fruit is similar. More pigmented, a little bit deeper, but yeah, so that's good to know that I don't have this shade, but I do have similar shades. So your preference. It is, I do have to say that they are on the lighter sheer side of pigmentation. Like these ones here, we know we get a lot of pigmentation in this collection, so I think it just depends on your preference. And at first I'm like, you know, I'm so used to the high pigmentation on the Ioni blushes that I didn't understand why they have some that are sheer, but it makes sense because some people prefer more a sheer look than a very pigmented look. So I'm actually glad that they came out with some like that for those who prefer it. It just again depends on your preference. If you like super pigmented blushes, you can build it up, but I don't think you're gonna really get that boom in your face blush like previous collections. So it just depends. This one is more like the Zodiac collection where it's a bit more sheer, buildable, but still gives you a sheer look. So if you like those blushes, then you'll like these. And if you didn't like those blushes, then you may want to skip these. And honestly, when I look on the cheeks, yeah, they look similar, just more pink, more coral, but the coral one is definitely lighter, and I feel like if you're a deeper skin tone, it may not come off very well. Like, it's barely showing up on my skin tone. Well, what collection is? So that was the Veil of Allure collection from Ioni. It has hit some Dollar Trees. I'm in Southern California, so it has come to Southern California. So in case you're interested, definitely check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't, I do hope you consider subscribing to this wonderful channel. I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye, everyone.